honey bun. How you guys doing? All right, guys, I just want to bring something to your attention that just happened, and I'm sure you guys have seen it in the news, but over here at Grace Reporting, we like to give the news on a different level. All right, guys, first of all, let me give my condolences to the Haitian people. That's first and foremost. I'm not sure if you guys heard what's going on in the news, but the president of Haiti has been assassinated. Okay, has been assassinated. They went into his home and killed that man. Oh my God. He was only 53 years old. Young man, just about to start living his life. You know, you get into the political realm of things, or you choose that as a path of your career, and it comes with so much. From what they're saying, some are saying that he was a good guy, he was there for the country, he was trying to rebuild the country, because as you know, Haiti has been an island that has been hit time and time and time again. Okay, so he was there trying his best, from what I read in the reports, to put the country back together. But you know how when you're in politics, it's always something under the table that's not completely correct. So we're not sure exactly what part he played in everything that's happening now, but people are saying they wanted him out of office. We have not heard of any president being assassinated in a very long time. So for this to be happening in 2021, that's a big deal. You understand? So let's just take a little look at the video when he got elected and what was his goal as far as Haiti's concerned.
JOVENEL Moise offered a glimmer of hope for Haiti at a time of numerous crises. A former businessman who wanted to lift people out of poverty in the poorest country in the Americas.
Political stability is the first public resource. In no country on earth is it possible to talk about development unless there is political stability, unless there is social peace.
But his years in office were challenging, and he faced allegations of money laundering and corruption. Moise became president of Haiti in 2017 after being chosen by the former leader Michel Martelly to become his successor of the center-right Haitian party. 2015's election was the first to declare him winner, but the vote was overturned after allegations of fraud and violent street protests. The rerun was then delayed by Hurricane Matthew, which caused widespread destruction in the south. But when it was finally held in 2018, it sparked disagreements about when Moise's term would end. After legislative elections were delayed that year, Moise stayed on to rule by decree without a parliament. He tried to reassure Haitians, even as things deteriorated around him.
Violence does not work with development and democracy. We have to cut bridges with these old practices that are putting the country behind.
Despite his calls for calm, the protests against him and his government got worse. He was accused of inaction in the face of increasing violence, a surge in kidnappings for ransom, and the growth of armed gangs. In March, he declared some forms of protest as acts of terror.
As you can see, guys, he seemed as though he was trying to be on the right path. I'm not saying that he was a perfect man, but it seems as though he was trying to go in the right path as far as getting back the people together, trying to do something different. Because like I said before, Haiti has been hit so many times. If it's not a storm, it's the government. If it's not the government, it's the people coming in to steal from them. You understand? So they have been through a lot. And you know, the guy, Wyclef, you know, from the Fugees, he's a Haitian man. I would love to hear his perspective on what he's going to say, because I remember at one time they were trying to raise a lot of money because, like I said, a lot of the storm Matthew, he came and he tore it down. You understand? So Haiti has been trying to rebuild from back in the gap. They've been trying to rebuild, and I feel like every time that happens, or it look like it's going to be a glimpse of hope, something even more horrible comes and just wipe everything out. And I think this is something that has happened that's wiping everything out. But now what this guy did, and to top it, his wife, I'm not sure if she's dead, but they say she's in critical condition because she too got caught in the gunfire. You know, can you imagine you're in your home and people just invading it and everything like that? And how does this affect, what does the President of the United States here have to say about Haiti? Let's take a quick look and see what he has to say about the
Prince. The country's first lady also reportedly hurt in the attack. Here's how President Biden responded earlier today.
You need a lot more information, but it's very worrisome about the state of Haiti.
Let's bring in NBC News foreign correspondent Matt Bradley with the latest on this. Matt, what more do we know about the assassination today and how it played out?
Well, I mean, Aaron, the short answer is not much. We're still learning information. And in fact, it doesn't seem as though we have much information on the side of the government or the State Department. All of this is so hazy and so bizarre that it's going to take a while, probably a couple of days, to really unfurl exactly what happened. But here's what we're getting now. It sounds as though, like you said, armed gunmen hadn't been identified yet, stormed into the president's home, shot the president dead, injured his wife, Martine, who's still in very serious condition. Now, there have been some videos that have been circulating on social media that show that these attackers spoke Spanish and American English. Now, remember, Haiti speaks a form of French, a sort of Creole form of French, so that would still seem like foreigners. Now, a lot of Haitians have said that these are probably mercenaries. Who could possibly be behind this? It's probably one of the president's enemies, and they are legion. So the focus of investigations are going to be landing on whoever is in the opposition. That is so many people in this country. There were a lot of people who wanted this man dead. Guys?
As you can see, President Biden, he's also saying it's very worrisome, which that's the proper word to use. That is very worrisome because as a president, he has to feel some type of way. You understand? So we are going to see as time go on. This is very fresh in the news. So as new reports come in, I will definitely give it out over here at Grace Reporting. Please subscribe to the channel so you can be up to date with everything that's happening. And they were saying that in the news clip that you guys just saw that it looked like it was a planned assassination. You understand? So it looked as though they were people that were speaking Spanish and people that were speaking fluent English. So now you're thinking Haiti is a place where they speak a lot of Creole, which is like a broken French. So you're thinking, oh, what is going on? Why is it that the assassinators, right, that killed him, they were the one who were speaking a totally different language outside of the Haitian language? So that's very fishy. So that's something that's going to have to be investigated. That's something that's going to have to be looked into. And that's something that we're going to have to find out exactly what happened and who did this to this man. And we just want them to know over here at Grace Reporting, our condolences is with the Haitian people at this moment, because when you all look at it, we're all a one. We're all one. We're all black. You understand? So we have to try to stick together, and whatever we can do to let you guys know that we are with you guys, we are with you over here at Grace Reporting. And I just wanted to let you guys know, unfortunately, the President of Haiti has been assassinated. He is no longer with us, and his wife is in critical grave condition. So guys, I just wanted to bring that to you. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Again, this is Grace Reporting. Have a great day and